Right. What's up, everybody? Duke and I thought we would jump on here and remind everybody we got a brand new family haunting episode dropping tonight, 8 o'clock. So make sure you're in the live chat. We are, I think, 800 from hitting 500K. So it's possible we could hit that tonight. With this, buddy. I had been editing non-stop since we got back. Like literally 15-hour days. So I thought I would take a break from editing and take Dookie on a little car ride, get him out of the house. Get that right, buddy. There we go, so people can see. People can see part of Dookie. Yeah, we've got a brand new episode dropping tonight, and then we have to go film tomorrow. And then we got another case coming up on Thursday. I still have to transfer all the footage from the cameras from the last case we filmed because we were in Tennessee after that. I have all the stuff we shot in Tennessee I've got to get transferred. Just not enough time in the day. Get that right, Duke. You think you have all day, and next thing you know, the entire day is freaking gone. Hopefully you guys all had a great week. Get ready for the weekend. Like I said, we'll be filming tomorrow. And then Sunday I can spend all day editing as well. Got this one episode, long one I was talking about, that's going to take me a little while to edit. I would say I'm probably 70% done, so I would say about another week should be done. Really need to just take a week or two off from filming and get caught up on editing. Get that right, Dookie. Oh, there's a doggy. He always smacks me in the face with the tail. Yeah, we got a lot done in Tennessee, so that was a good thing. The guys working on the barns, they're getting quite a bit done this week. So I appreciate their hard work. I couldn't imagine taking down one of those great big barns, board by board. So hopefully our next trip down there, the barns will be completely gone. So we'll see. We shall see. Like being out of the house, Dookie? I think we're gonna do either tomorrow or Sunday, do a live with the team concerning the case that you guys will watch tonight. I did not want to, we were gonna do it this week, do it early. Go ahead. Go ahead. But with us just getting back from Tennessee, oh, that car ran right in front of that car. We just didn't have time to pull it off. Plus, I think it'd be better to do it after you guys watch the episode. Then we can discuss the episode more openly. So I think if you do it beforehand, you don't want to give away too much of the episode. So we'll definitely, what you guys will see on tonight's episode, the team that we're talking to, we'll do a live with them. You guys get to know them. And Duke, I think I got your dog hair in my mouth. Anybody got any big plans for this weekend? I know next Friday, Kenzie's got her first cheer competition, which I should still be back for the premiere next Friday night. We got another brand new family haunting dropping next Friday night. I suspect her competition will probably be over by 3 or 4 o'clock, so it should be okay. You're just happy to be out of the house, aren't you? We take walks around the house and stuff almost every night, but he enjoys car rides a lot more than walk around the house. Don't you, Dookie boy? So yeah, that's kind of all we've got going on right now, is just getting caught up on editing. Editing. That's my life when we're out on the road. And Duke just lays on the couch behind me as I edit all day long. And gets bored, don't you, buddy? Duke, I can't see because your big head's in the way. You can't go in with me, buddy. Duke, I got 1,000,000 receipts. Need to go through all my receipts. It's actually nice down in Tennessee. Gas was $2.87, I think, a gallon. Up here, it's like $3.60. Is that right, Dookie boy? Duke, there are a lot of bad drivers out today. You need to sit down and be careful, okay? Get back there. Hey, you guys will really enjoy the episode tonight. It's a longer episode. I know you guys like that. But, Duke, we better switch this over so my phone doesn't overheat. Yeah, tonight's a little over an hour long. Don't want the phone to overheat, do we? I feel like once I get this episode I'm working on now done, because it's literally taking forever. Like I said, it's going to take me twice as long to edit this episode, because we just ran so many freaking cameras. There's just so many moving parts. It's pretty crazy. And then the next one should be fairly easy, that we filmed last weekend. Oh, and last weekend, the first time we ever had a dog with us on an investigation. So, very unique. Actually, it turned out really, really good. Because there were some things that we were experiencing, and the dog experienced it as well. So, that was pretty cool. So, our first time ever investigating with the dog. I think you guys will like that. Duke, what do you want to do for dinner tonight? I know what you're hoping. You're hoping we get 6,000 people watching so you can get ice cream, huh? Get right, buddy. If you're just now jumping on here, don't forget we got a brand new episode dropping tonight, 8 o'clock. Hopefully see all of you guys in live chat. I'll try to be there by 7:30 tonight in the chat to give some shout outs and answer some questions. Let's make sure that we share it. Hit 600K or 6K, not 600K. That'd be nice, but that's dreaming. But 6K, so Dookie. It's kind of a deal that Duke and I made back a year ago or so. It was 5,000. And then it got, okay, we better raise it to 6,000. I still think one night we're going to hit 10,000 people in the premiere. We've been close. We've been over 9,000 before, but we haven't quite hit that 10,000 mark yet. Then we are literally, I think I counted like 800, or no, 790 subscribers away from hitting 500K. So if you're not subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. You hear that boy's motorcycle? Mm-hmm. That motorcycle scaring you? Dude, I'm gonna run into the gas station real quick. You just wait out here, okay? I'll be right back, okay, buddy? Okay, I'll be right back. You guys watch Duke for a second. Yeah. All right. Yep. Have a good weekend. She said that she loves our show. Look, they gave you a treat. This gas station always gives Duke treats. They give him Slim Jims. Don't they, buddy? Now we're going to be nice. And we're going to save one of these for Tucker, okay? I know Tucker's not as famous as you, and She's a fan of the show, and she's a fan of yours. She said, "Is Duke with you?" I said, "Yeah." Okay, 4 to 1. We'll take 2 little bites, okay? Chew it up. Okay, now we're gonna save the other one for Tucker, okay? You gotta share. You wanna save it for Tucker, or you wanna just act like you never got anything? I think we should save it for Tucker. You might not feel guilty, but I would feel guilty. Even though they don't know who Tucker is. Shout out to Tucker if you're watching. The lady said that she will not be off in time to watch the premiere, but she'll watch it when she gets home from work. Yeah, the one thing is, I think Duke is more famous in this town than I am. Nobody ever gives me treats, Duke. So the first thing they ask is, "You got your dog with you? Is Duke with you?" I say, "Yep, he's with me." "Huh. You're my sidekick, aren't you, buddy?" So yeah, so you guys will see tonight's episode. We work with a family. No, that's Tucker's. And she was involved in a different religion. I don't want to say what religion it is because I don't want to, throw any religion under the bus. I think it's good for people to believe in what they want to believe in, but anyhow, she was in a different religion, and you'll get to see. And they were basically taught, if anything's happening at your house, if you're experiencing things, everything's demonic. There's no such thing as good ghost. Just pray about it and hope it goes away. Hence the title. Yeah, we caught some really good stuff at this house. I would say it's probably one of the biggest houses we've ever investigated before. Or no, probably the second biggest. The one with Jeffrey Dahmer, that episode where we went to his apartment building, that might be the biggest house. This is probably the second biggest house. The good thing about investigating big houses is, because like the three of us, we hate just sitting around like in one room. You're up moving around a lot. But it's definitely a pretty cool location. And there's reports of a Bigfoot at this location too. Anybody familiar with like Bigfoot sightings up in northeastern Ohio? There's a Bigfoot, a famous Bigfoot that's been spotted by multiple eyewitnesses, spotted by the sheriff's department, named Lucy. So it's a pretty neat area up there. And like I said, we'll either sometime this weekend or early next week, we'll do a live with this other team, which you guys will you won't get to see them, but you'll be able to hear them in tonight's episode. Because we did it. Oh, Duke, that's why you got to sit down, buddy. Sit. Come here. Duke. Sit. I need to figure out your freaking harness thing, because it does not. I had his harness strap on him, but he still freaking goes to the back. Go to the back until we're done. See, we're only doing 10 miles an hour and you still almost smacked your head on the dashboard. Freaking sun is so freaking bright. I was going to say something about tonight's episode, but what the hell I was going to say. Yeah, there's this one room where they have all kinds of stuff happening, and we literally had so many alarms going off in this room. Because what we do, like if we have one room of the house where the alarm's like constantly going off, we'll take that alarm out and put a different alarm in and see if it activates that alarm or something natural could be causing that alarm to go off. And you'll see we do that multiple times tonight, and like every alarm in that room is going off. It's pretty crazy. Because obviously there are some things that can cause, you never think when an alarm goes off that you don't always just assume, okay, it's a ghost call, because there are things that can cause them to go off. So we like to replace those alarms and kind of get a second opinion with it. But I think if you have activity going on plus the alarm going off, ideally that's what you'd like to see. It's a pretty crazy episode. Duke, we should just go park for a minute, because clearly you're not going to stay in the back. We'll find a shaded spot and we'll park for 1 second, because I got to get home and figure out what we're doing for dinner. And then Duke, we'll park here for 1 minute, okay? I kind of want pizza, but I feel like we just had pizza, but Dude, why is this on the rear? Okay, why does it keep going to the rear thing? I can't reach with my shoulder. Oh gosh, that hurts. Okay, Duke, I think we got it fixed. Anybody do anything exciting this weekend? Let me flip this around and I'll get some questions in here for you guys. Whose dog did you all investigate with? It was the family's dog. Beautiful pit bull. But the dog was experiencing things, so we decided to keep the dog with us. A lot of people having pizza. Whoops. I think I hit the, always hit the wrong button. Yeah, we don't get into all the Conjuring House drama. We just wish them all the best. I have my feelings on it, but obviously I don't know enough about that stuff, what's going on there, so we just kind of avoid all that. Would I investigate the house right now as everything currently is? Absolutely not. Would I love to go investigate the house down the road if things improve? 100% sure. I think you could do it in a way that's different and unique, telling more of the history of the house, more of the history of the property, and not, solely focus on, I guess, all the evil stuff. But I just wonder how much a house like that, because you got to think of a house, and I would say the house is truly haunted and truly dark, considering what the family went through there. Is I wonder how much that house affects people inside the house and causes all this anger and stuff. I mean, clearly you don't want to blame everything negative on ghosts and spirits, but you have to imagine being in a house that often, that long, it would stir up some drama and chaos. So I don't know. Because you guys remember the case we did with Dawn Warren, where she was inside that house. That's probably one of the most negative houses I've ever been into in my life. Like the minute you walk through the threshold of the door, it was like you just felt the oppression, the negativity. And you think about Dawn, she literally, her family put her inside that house. They drop off food and stuff to her a couple times a week. She didn't have a car. She doesn't go anywhere. So she's literally stuck inside that house 24/7. And just look how that affected her. And a lot of these people, how often do you guys see it when we interview people where they're like, when I leave the house, everything's fine. When we leave the house, we don't argue no more, but we're inside this house, everything's chaos. So, like I said, I'm not blaming like all the negative shit that's happening in that place on spirits, but I would say the negative entities have a way of influencing a lot of that stuff. But get that right, Key. Say, Duke's not negative, are you? Say, you're not negative at all, are you, buddy? You just want that other Slim Jim, don't you? So you guys drop a comment below, not necessarily about that house, but do you think that this negative energy can affect people? I mean, obviously it can, but I always like to read your comments and get your guys' feedback on what you guys think. I know when we go to places, we'll have 2, 3, 4 days of just where you're grumpy, you're easily agitated, you have horrible luck, it's hard to stay focused, motivated. I call it the paranormal hangover. Anybody that's ever investigated before, you understand what I'm talking about. But if you do it long enough and for a long enough time, you learn to pay attention to that stuff. So like if we have a intense investigation and I'm feeling like super negative the next day, I try to be self-aware of that so I don't take that negative energy off onto other people. Trying to think the last case we had where I felt negative. I know I just had one not too long ago. And I was surprised the case we did a couple weeks ago in Kentucky, as active as that place was and as much stuff as we experienced that night, I am like 100% surprised that we did not have either something follow us home or just some type of aftermath. But it was actually just normal. We drove 6 hours home, and it's weird. It's like the crazy active cases tend to not affect you that much. It's like the super quiet, oppressive cases are the ones that really affect you the most. And I know that doesn't make sense, but when I'm in a location and you feel like it's super negative, those are the ones that worry me the most, as far as like an attachment or just the dealing with negative stuff afterwards. And really, it's just about self-awareness, you know, just being aware of not letting that stuff control you. And most of the time, you'll be up for 30 some hours straight, so it's like you're dead tired anyhow, and that can make you grumpy. But hey, don't forget, we're like 700, I think it's 780 subscribers away from hitting 500K. And I knew that was going to happen, like from like 450 to 500, from 450 to 499 went by like super quick. And then I told you guys, I think even on one of the lives, is once it gets to 499, that last 1,000 is going to seem like it takes forever. And the last 1,000's literally taken a week. I think the 2 weeks prior to that, we had like 23,000 new subscribers. And then it gets to 499 and it's like slows way down. Are those people going fishing? Duke, I should take you fishing sometime. I haven't been fishing forever. Out here, you don't have to have a fishing license. I think everybody fishes out here, then throws the fish back in. It's more of a way to relax and kind of the sport of it. We've got a handful of places around here where you don't have to have a fishing license to fish. Now, if you fish in one of these ponds over here, I don't know if you guys can see these ponds. I'll take this off real quick. But if you fish, sorry, Duke. If you fish in one of those ponds, there's a bunch of ponds out here, you're fine. But if you walk across this road and you fish in that creek, then you'll get in trouble. Duke, are they fishing, buddy? Look, I can read comments and they can see you. Hello, mods, Patreon family, Team Nightmare family. Let you guys look at Duke for a minute while I read some comments. Yes, Lake Erie. I remember years ago when we were kids, we were fishing up Lake Erie and Sean was running around the rocks and fell and busted his knee open. I think he got like almost 20 stitches in his knee that day. I feel like if I go fishing, I like to fish for big fish. So there's a couple big rivers we have here in the county over, and you can fish for like big carp or big catfish. Like fishing in these little ponds, getting like bluegill and stuff, that really wouldn't excite me that much. What do you see, Dookie? You got another fisherman down there? Duke, sit. You gotta sit. I actually ate some catfish the other day. It was okay. Catfish, sometimes you get catfish and it's like super good. Other times you get catfish and it tastes too fishy. But the one I had the other day tasted a little bit too fishy. So I typically, if I eat fish, and I do like to eat a lot of fish, is stick with like tilapia or more of a cleaner white fish. I forget what the other one is. Salmon, I love salmon. Blackened salmon. Blackened Cajun salmon from Red Lobster is literally the greatest fish. Also, Perkins has a great blackened salmon. Duke. You're a kisser today, aren't you, buddy? thumbnail. You gotta look that way. Here. Look. Look out that way. See what I do if I get him to take a, if I stick his, Duke, look. Duke, look, there's your, so yeah, just make sure you share the link out for the episode tonight on all your social media. Spread the word. Let's pack that chat tonight. We've been doing good. I feel like the middle of the summertime, like July and probably August. I know we're just getting into August. I think with a lot of people trying to cram in final vacations before the kids go back to school, and then you have everybody going back to school shopping and the Olympics and all that stuff going on. Usually on like YouTube and stuff, July and August are two of the slowest months. And then as kids and stuff get back to school and people's lives start settling down a little bit more, then especially like September, October, those are big months. Because October's got Halloween, spooky month. YouTube is a very finicky thing. It's got lots of ups and downs. Like the smallest little event in the world can stop YouTube. At least people watching certain shows. If it's like a big news story, then obviously everybody's watching that on YouTube. But I think one day we're going to hit 10,000 people watching. I've tried switching the premieres to like the weekend, and I think the last time I switched the premiere to a weekend, I think it was like a Sunday afternoon, we literally had not even 3,000 people watching. So we've kept it to Friday nights, 8 o'clock, that way you guys know. So it just works out good. Plus, it works out good for our schedule because typically the weekends we're on the road traveling, and we like to be in there in chat with you guys watching the premiere. Duke, I think we need to get ready to head back. Okay, head back, and then we'll go on a walk. If you want to do that, you want to do that? Okay, get in the back. Stay back there, we're going to be driving, buddy. I need to get Duke a crate for when we start traveling. Because obviously I can't board Duke anywhere because he's figured out ways to get kicked out of doggy daycares. My family will tell you too, like when I'm going on the road, like this last trip we took to Tennessee, he literally just lays on his couch and stares out the window and gets all depressed and stuff. But when I came home Tuesday afternoon, I don't think I've ever seen this dog so excited. In which I miss you too, buddy, when I'm gone. And you guys with pets, you know how it is. Although he's got people there that take care of him and love him and pet him, it's still not the same as having your best friend there with you as a Duke. Oh, that episode I'm working on right now, that crazy episode, the one that's going to be longer, there's 2 dogs on that. They're service dogs. And they play a vital role in the investigation too. I kind of like working. You know, the 2 times that we have had dogs with us, I kind of like it, but him over there, he doesn't like when I come home and smell like another dog. He's always sniffing my pants and my shoes, and then he'll look at me with his evil eye like, who the hell's scent is this? I was showing Kenzie, my wife, a picture of the dog that we worked with last weekend. I took a picture with the dog. I was showing it to them, and Duke looked over and looked at my phone, gave me the dirtiest look, and then walked out of the room. It was the funniest thing. He was like, oh, hell no. See, give your dogs, and cats, I guess. I guess cats can be smart. I'm not a cat person. Obviously, I know cats can be smart. But animals, I think, understand more than what we give them credit for. I say dogs especially because that's what I'm around, dogs. We have cats outside, but I don't want all the cat people jumping on here giving me hate. We take care of our outside cats too. They get food, water. Cats and squirrels. We used to have chipmunks until all the cats came in the neighborhood. Now we don't even have chipmunks anymore. I think the cats killed the chipmunks. And I had a pet snake outside named Jake. And I'm pretty sure the cats killed my pet snake. He was a wild snake, but Jake would always hang out around the shrubs and stuff up front. And I'd walk by and I'd be like, hey, Jake. But I'm pretty sure the cats pretty much killed anything smaller than a squirrel in the neighborhood. No, that's Tucker's. I see you try to stake that, you little goofball. So yeah, I'm going to go in and see what everybody wants for dinner. Thank you guys for spending a little bit of time with Duke and I. Give you a little bit of life update. We did make it back from Tennessee. I'll post this video. Well, I'll wait till I get the video. I vlogged some on the way, the trip to Tennessee and stuff. So when I get a break, I'm going to put that up on YouTube. You'll get to see our crazy ass night at the hotel. Like literally, they were setting fireworks off on top of the cars in the parking lot. Like explosions, fireworks. I woke up in the morning, I had firework paper all over all the cars out in the parking lot. And it was freaking crazy. But yeah, I'll see everybody 7:30 tonight. I'll see everybody in the live chat. Thank you guys all for your support, and we'll see you over there tonight. Everybody have a good, safe weekend. We may go live tomorrow, just depending on how our schedule goes. So thank you guys all. Team Nightmare out.